With the latest revelations in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, there is a lot of people now that are pissed at Logan and the version of Wolverine that we are getting. So let's talk about it. So it's quite obvious that the version of Wolverine that Hugh Jackman is playing in this film is not any version we've seen before. He's not the one we saw in the original X-Men trilogy. It doesn't seem to be the one that's from X-Men Origins. It's not the one from The Wolverine and Logan. It just seems to be a new iteration of the character. And well, this has caused an uproar and some outrage. Now, if you're mad by that, I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong. I get it. Trust me. I get it. I can put myself in that headspace and go, you know what? I see it, and I'm a little pissed off too. Trust me, I am. I legitimately am disappointed that this will not be any version. But let's be clear about why it can't be. Because if it's the Logan version, we undo Logan. And then you upset a lot of people. If it's a version that's from the X-Men trilogy, then we also run into a different problem. And the same problem, because again, you're just telling us, oh, all those characters officially did die. But that doesn't make sense because they're referenced in Deadpool 1 and 2, so he can't be that version, right? Or we don't even know if Deadpool took place in that same universe because he probably can't have because of continuity issues, which they even make fun of themselves. So again, you're in an interesting position. And I get that people were really hoping that this Logan would be one of the ones they know, but I don't think that's important or even matters to the bigger picture here. Because, yeah, it's a variant. But that's okay. Because they can literally lean into, oh yeah, these things happen, but another thing happened. And as I mentioned previously, how do you know, and by that extent I mean also me, how do we all know that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in No Way Home was the one from the Raimi films? Now, sure, we all look at it and go, oh yeah, that's him. That's definitely him. But for all we know, in Secret Wars, they could reveal that that's a slight variation, and we find out, oh yeah, in Spider-Man 2, he fought Doc Ock. He also fought Mysterio. We just didn't see it. You know, it's a slight variation. Only on the nose mentions and references will matter to anybody because most people will not care. They're just going to explain it. Hey, look at all these other variants, right? That's cool. They're everywhere. And I've seen some people argue that, well, I can't love this version of Wolverine, or I'm not as excited because it's not the version I know. Can I then bring up Loki? Need I remind you that the version of Loki we all love from the TV series is the one that's a variant from the Avengers, who missed all of the character development after the event of the Avengers? And we got two great different Lokis and their entire story, how it plays out up until their death. So why can't we apply that to this version of Logan? Do you guys see what I'm saying? So I am more hyped that he's a variant than I ever was at the possibility that he could be a version that we've seen before. Because now they got half a blank slate. Like, this Logan could legit say that in his universe, during World War II, he worked with Captain America and the Howling Commandos.